Okay guys, so we are on our way to my doctor's appointment. I'm actually on time. This is my 30-week checkup. This is my last checkup. This is my last 4-week checkup until I start going every 2 weeks. So after today, I come back every 2 weeks until delivery. I think I told you guys last video, I am expecting a little boy. I am currently 30 weeks, 1 day today, as of today. So we are about to go see our midwife to do a basic checkup of the baby. We're doing just a normal urine test or urine analysis and weight, the blood pressure and baby heartbeat. Hopefully that's all we have to do. I think that's all. I took my glucose test probably like the last time I was here, I think it was about 4 weeks ago. So today we're just doing the basic checkup of the baby. So I'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, so I am on my way in to my appointment. Like I said earlier, this is my 30-week checkup. And we're going to check on baby. I'm going to give you guys a picture of Billy once I get in. I'm not big at all for 8 months, but I'm walking in. So I'm going to see you guys once I go to the back. Okay guys, so I am finally in the back. Waiting for the midwife to come in. I don't know who I'm seeing today. I see different midwives when I come in here. It just depends on who's here on the schedule for today. So I'm just waiting for her to come in, and when she does come in, I'm gonna let her get the information, and I'll be back so you guys can hear baby heartbeat. And yeah, so see you guys in a second.
Sounds perfect. It's about 1:45. Sounds perfect.
Thank
Let me
you.
wipe your belly off.
Okay.
You remember all the reasons to call us?
Yes.
Okay. And you remember how?
So guys, I'm leaving baby's appointment. Everything was good. So I come back August 5th, and I'll come every 2 weeks until I'm 36 weeks. And then after that, I'll be coming every week. And then baby will be here. I only got to record the heartbeat simply because they are very funny about cameras where I am seen. So I did get heartbeat of baby though, and that was really good. I think what she said was 145. Baby is measuring really well. So when I come back August 5th, I will be 32 weeks, and we're gonna be doing another ultrasound. So they want to do another ultrasound of baby to check like growth as far as like head measurements and stuff like that. So because I haven't had one since I'm sorry guys, I haven't had one since the anatomy scan, and I did do a fetal echo a few weeks after my anatomy scan, but that was to only check on like baby's heart growth. So they're gonna do another ultrasound, which I'm excited because I haven't seen baby since he was like pretty much a lot smaller than what he is now. So I'm kind of excited to see what he is looking like in there. Be a last glimpse before I have him. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so I just left my appointment. My appointment was at 2 o'clock, and I am in my car and on my way back home at 2:34. That's one reason why I love my OB. Like, they are fast, they get in there, they check you, they do everything that needs to be done, and they get you out. Like, I love them for that. before I go home, I made some stops, but I'm going to talk to you guys some more about my pregnancy thus far, because I am new. No one really knows about my pregnancy yet. So, as I mentioned earlier, I have had a fetal echo done before in this pregnancy, and that is due to my previous pregnancy before this one. After winter, I had a stillborn, a little girl. Her name was Autumn, and she had heart defects. So that is why now in this pregnancy I am high risk, and I had to do the fetal echo. For you guys that don't know what a fetal echo is, that is when they do an in-depth ultrasound of the heart and the structures of the heart to make sure everything is developing how it's supposed to, and it's in the right placement. There's no fluid, you know, make sure it's a developing healthy heart. As I said with my last pregnancy prior to this one, after winter, my daughter had various heart defects that caused fluid to build up in her heart, in her lungs, and it just, you know, it wasn't anything that could be done about it. It wasn't anything that was genetic. Once I did all types of testing, there was no genetic defect. It was just something that was spontaneous that happens. And I had Autumn at 23 weeks in 2019. So September 19, 2019, I had Autumn. She was stillborn. After that was a lot for me. Like, I did consider not having more kids because of the grief I felt behind that. Never experienced anything like that before. That is something very difficult for anybody to have to go through. But we got through it, and now I'm having my rainbow baby, and he is healthy, and his heart is awesome, and it sounds good, and it looks good, and he's definitely growing. So everything is good on that end. As far as doctor's appointments, my doctor's appointments have been about the same. I haven't been seeing like any more or any less than what I have been with Autumn. They just kept a closer eye on me until they seen that, you know, baby was healthy and baby was growing. And now I'm almost to the finish line, so that is great. Let me see. Oh, some more things about all my kids. My oldest son is 12. His name is Amari. I have my second son. His name is Austin, and he is 8. No, my oldest son is 13. Guys, they just turned a year older last month. My bad. My oldest son is 13. My next son, Austin, he is 8. Winter is 2.5, and then we have baby on the way. So my kids are pretty much like very spaced out, except for the last 2. But they have an age gap that, what is this? Oh my god, a straw wrapper. They have a decent age gap to where my kids aren't stacked on top of each other. I'm looking like that, y'all, because I think my mama just passed me. But and I'm trying to figure out what she doing over here, because we do not live in the same town. But the town that I live in is like very close to not far from where she lives, and where people from where I'm from come to shop and stuff. So it's kind of weird. But anyways, yeah. So my kids aren't like stacked in age. I'm kind of happy that I do have that age gap, because my older ones are a little bit more independent, and my even winter, she's a little bit more independent now too. So, you know, it gives me that little space. And everybody has been my baby, and they still are my baby, but they've already been the baby and had their time as the baby and didn't have to share the attention. So yeah, that's really it, guys. Baby, when we have our next appointment for baby, I will let you guys know. I'm going to also insert a picture of Billy. I'm not big, guys. Like, I'm 8 months pregnant and I'm very tiny. Like, I'm not that big. I've never really been big with any of my kids. I don't start getting huge, like my belly doesn't start growing until the end. So at this time in my pregnancy, I'm gonna start rapidly like looking like I'm pregnant. But for up until like, and even now, I really don't look like I'm 8 months pregnant, which is a blessing because guess what? The weight will be a little bit easier to get off. I have gained about 30 pounds this pregnancy so far. Hopefully it like balances out so that I don't gain any more, because my appetite has changed a lot in this pregnancy. I don't really eat as much as I did in the beginning. My appetite, like if I start eating, I get full really fast. You know, it's different. Like my heartburn is another thing. Like heartburn has been horrible from the beginning. So that's another thing that kind of pushes me from eating so much, because I know the heartburn is gonna follow. So next time, guys, I'll talk more to you guys about my pregnancy and how everything is going. I hopefully, fingers crossed, can bring you guys along on my ultrasound. I'm gonna get as much footage as I can, and I plan on recording my labor and delivery. I'm so excited for that because I always wanted to, and now I get to. So we'll see what comes in the weeks to come, guys. I'll see you guys next time. You guys have a good day. Bye, guys. Life must go